drive. Every score, moment, thrive. W. Every score, moment, thrive. WHOU.love. Feel the drive. Every score, moment, thrive. W. Every score, moment, thrive. WHOU.love. Feel the drive. Every score, moment, thrive. W. Every score, moment, thrive. WHOU.love. drive. Every score, moment, thrive. W, every score, moment, thrive. WHOU.live. Live, feel the vibe. Every hero, every tribe. High school dreams under Maine skies. WHOU.live. Feel the thrill, feel the drive. Every score, moment, thrive. WHOU.live.
Live at Fitzpatrick Stadium in Portland, Maine, we've got friendly soccer action tonight as two teams from the third division of United States soccer, but from different leagues, get together for the first time in a regional rivalry with a friendly match for bragging rights. Tonight's match pits Portland Hearts of Pine from USL League One up against CT United FC, an expansion club out of MLS Next Pro. I'm Jeff Mannix, happy to be on the call with you on WHOU.live today. Our producer and director is Ben Grant. Isaac Potter, our cameraman tonight. This is a friendly match, so it won't count in any of the standings, but still an important match for both teams because, well, they're going in opposite directions. Portland Hearts of Pine, it has been an up and down season for them, and unfortunately, mostly down. They've dropped 15 USL League One points this season from winning positions, including 2 points dropped at Greenville Triumph on Saturday, a 3-3 draw with former Hearts player Azad Liati scoring the equalizing goal in second half stoppage time. It's been the opposite for Connecticut United, known as the Coy Wolves to their fans. They've won 5 consecutive matches coming into this one, and their goal output has gotten successfully better with each match. A few 2-1 wins in a row in MLS Next Pro, but a 4-2 win last time out against Orlando City B, of course, reserve team for Orlando City SC out of Major League Soccer. CT United, unlike most of the teams in MLS Next Pro, is not affiliated with any of the MLS clubs. They are an independent, just like Portland Hearts of Pine, and in their first season, so far more wins than defeats, 10 wins, 8 losses, 2 draws, also 2 shootout wins for CT United. Portland in all competitions at 6-10-9 overall. It is time for our national anthem.
This evening, by David Smith. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Star Spangled Banner to get us going for this friendly match tonight between Portland Hearts of Pine and CT United FC. Let's look at the starting lineups for tonight's match. The starting 11s in this matchup. Portland is going to go with some of their regular starters, but a lot of them are going to be, new players, or at least players who don't start very much. You'll see a couple of players listed as trialists. That is how they have to be listed, players on tryouts here for in USL League One. One of those, number 73, is a striker. Number 72 will be a holding midfielder today. You did see those starting lineups. Cash Oladapo, the keeper for Hearts of Pine. The back four from left to right, Jaden Jones-Riley, Esteban Espinoza, Serena Faye, and Mo Mohammed. Trialist number 72, along with the captain today, Michel Poon Engeron, are the holding midfielders. The attacking midfielders for Portland, Khalid Hersey, number 19, the Lewiston, Maine native in his second year with Hearts, trying to work his way into more time. He will get a start today. The central attacking midfielder, Lagos Kunga, Tyler Huck, wearing number 35. He's a rookie, but has played soccer in Maine before. He was the leading Division III national goal scorer at Bowdoin College, just up the road in Brunswick, Maine. Again, that striker trialist, number 73, is the player that plays up top. For Connecticut United, they will run with the regular 4-3-3 formation for Coach Shavar Johnson. Anthony Ramos, their backup goalkeeper, gets the start today. The defensive four from left to right, Jeremy Madronda, Lucas Camrath, Javar Stevenson, and Aiden Wolansky. Camrath is a regular starter for CT United. The midfield is going to be, a little bit young. 15-year-old Nico Colinaris will play on the left side. He'll wear number 46. The central midfielder is number 18, Sean Petrie, and number 27, Laurie Goddard, will be on the right wing. The forward three, Neo Che on the left wing. Brian Destin will be in the middle, and Cal Paisho will be the right winger. Portland wearing the third kits, the Blaze kits today. The Blaze orange with gray and camouflage accents. And Connecticut United wearing their second kits, the purple with a little blue trim. It's time for the heartbeat. This is, of course, the Hearts fans chant before each match. Now that the fans are properly ready, it's time to kick this friendly off. CT United gets the right to take the ball first, and we're underway in this friendly match. Portland Hearts of Pine from USL League One against CT United of MLS Next Pro. Poon Engeron brings the ball down, plays up the middle. That striking trialist brought down, and we get our first whistle from our referee today, Jonathan Luck, in the middle. The assistant referees are Jamie Marshall and Riley Larson. Jason Pelletier, our fourth official for today. Portland down into the corner. The centering feed there intercepted, played back to midfield. Serena Faye on the ball now for Hearts. Mohammed on the left side, got it to Hersey. Mohammed works back again to Faye. Esteban Espinoza hasn't seen a ton of time with Portland so far this season, trying to work his way into more as part of this friendly. Good play there. That's one of the trialists. Number 72 tries to center. The ball deflected, and we'll get our first corner kick of the match going to Hearts in just the second minute. Hearts have come out on the front foot looking for an early goal. And from the near flag, it is going to be the Lewiston native, Khalid Hersey. to put the right-footed outswinger into the box. It's off a foot. Hersey gets the pass back from Kunga. Lagos Kunga. He'll lift the cross in, and one of the trialists, number 73, chested it toward goal, but an easy grab for Ramos as he gets his first touch of the game. And Hearts showing some intent early on. Portland does not have a win in any competition since July the 3rd, which was a comeback win in USL League One at FC Naples. CT United, that's Goddard on the far side, and that gets knocked out. He was the last to touch it. Throw-in belongs to Portland. Game time temperature today here in Maine. It is warm and sticky, 78 degrees with 64% humidity. It is muggy, not quite a tropical feel, but it's close here in Portland tonight. Of course, both teams will have to deal with these conditions. Hearts kicking off a homestand today. They'll have two very important league matches coming up each of the next 2 weekends. CT United starting to get toward the end of their MLS Next Pro season. They've got a big matchup this weekend, in fact, against New England Revolution 2 at home down there in Connecticut. We'll tell you a little bit more about this CT United FC side as we go through tonight, the independent MLS Next Pro team. That's Stevenson, who's a big defender, 6'7". That's what he's listed as on the team sheet here for CT United. Another throw in here for Mo Mohammed to the trialist midfielder, number 72, and it's turned over, but he was pulled down. That's a foul against Goddard. So the free kick to Hearts. Serena Faye to take this, Senegalese player. Cash Oladapo, the Portland keeper. He's the second keeper. Hunter Morse, the regular starter for Coach Bobby Murphy's team. In his second year is Murphy, leading Portland Hearts of Pine, their only manager and sporting director so far in team history. Oladapo, a little too tall that time for Mo Mohammed on that kick to the sidelines. So throw in for CT United near midfield. Faye brought it down. Now Poon Angeron sends ahead for Portland, quickly trapped by Madrunda. And Ramos gives to Lucas Camrath. He really makes things go. He's wearing the armband to start the match here for CT United as their captain today. A little bit of a pull and no foul on the play as it was Paisho making that run and got pulled back a little bit there by Espinoza, but he stopped the run, and luck did not give him the benefit of the doubt there. Another throw coming for Hearts of Pine. The manager for Connecticut United is a former Jamaican national team player, Shavar Thomas. In his first year, of course, with a first-year club. He actually has been in Connecticut before. He played college soccer at the University of Connecticut in 2001 and 2002. Taken away from trialist number 72, and it's Paisho on the ball. Left-footed strike off the post and in. Cal Paisho in the 6th minute puts the visitors in front. A giveaway in a bad area, and Portland pays the price. CT United goes in front 1-0. So an early lead now for the visitors. Exactly the start Hearts did not want today. As you'll see the turnover there, and Paisho, a good touch there to get it out from underneath his feet and get it into a position where only he could track it down. Some good calm shown there by Paisho. who's had a decent season this year, mostly as a player off the bench for CT United. Paisho has started just 7 of 17 matches he's been in uniform for. 2 goals, 1 assist in the MLS Next Pro season. Ramos gives the ball to Camrath as Connecticut United in front 1-0 in this friendly early on. It's Paisho on the ball, and he's taken off it by Kunga. Espinoza to his left to Serena Fay. Mohammed back to Fay. CT United staying compact, trying to keep Portland from using the middle of the field. They'll try to go route one here as this number 73 trialist couldn't quite get there. Camrath was with him step for step. Ramos on the ball once more. Lucas Camrath back to Anthony Ramos. Ramos out of Torrance, California. He joined CT United from the U21 side of Tigres UANL in Liga MX. Ball taken here by Colinares. He again is just 15 years old from the CTU U16 team from the academy. Paisho gives the ball to Goddard, whose shot got blocked. Connecticut United trying to get back on the attack. Half cleared there by Portland, and they're not going to be able to win possession back. Petrie. And now we'll get another CT United throw. Throw goes to Goddard. Got cut off. Another throw in to come here for Connecticut United. Portland looking to get on the front foot. Lagos Kunga to drag it back. Plays into open space. Espinoza, the chip too much for Jaden Jones-Riley. Throw in to CT United. This is Neo Che. He is a 19-year-old just added to the roster this week from another MLS Next Pro side, Austin FC2. Played a little bit over the top. Trialist number 73 couldn't quite find the way to it, and the play is going to be brought back for a foul against Hearts. Camrath will set the ball to take the free kick and gives to Ramos. As we're heading into the 11th minute of the friendly tonight from Fitzpatrick Stadium. Fay couldn't quite get it clear. Poonanjaran does. And a throw in from about 20 yards or so from goal here for CT United. This is Destin throwing the ball in. It's intercepted by one of the Portland trialists, number 72. Another throw now for CT United. Aiden Wolanski gets the ball in, and he'll have another throw. Poonanjaran looking to win the ball, and it is out over the byline. Goal kick to Portland. Espinoza takes this one. He's from Miami, Florida. Oladapo. Fay and Mohammed. Chips to the middle. An interception, though, by Stevenson as Tyler Huck got knocked down, and that earns a foul for Portland. Poonanjaran sets the ball down. Trialist number 72 to Fay. Espinoza makes the right pass there to number 72, and then the number 73 trialist pass was behind Kunga. So throw in to CT United. Espinoza. Paisho beaten to it by Espinoza. Jones-Riley. Good ball there, a little bit ahead of trialist number 73, and Ramos back on the ball. Stevenson, back to Ramos. Pressing the ball, though, was trialist number 73. Mohammed headed the ball down. Jones-Riley to Espinoza. Now Fay. Esteban Espinoza. Again to Serena Fay. Mohammed has a little more space over on the left. Punanjaran has to drag it back to Fay. Goes square with it to Espinoza. Fay again. Destin on the press. Punanjaran to Hersey. Hersey trying to get through a couple defenders. Couldn't do it. Still a 50-50 ball. Huck able to win it for Portland. One right back, though, by Kolonyaris. And now a good ball here. Jones-Riley able to run on in the right channel. Jones-Riley surveys the box. Takes a touch inside. Good cross. Nobody can get on the end of it, though. Hersey to keep possession. Drops it back to Mohammed. Trialist number 72 to Kunga. On the outside, Huck. Look to get that in. Petrie got the foot to it to prevent any danger. CT United gets it clear. Portland on the attack again. Down 1-0 on a 6th-minute goal by Kyle Paisho, the Brazilian player, wearing number 9 up front for CT United. Throw in here for Hearts. Kunga, Hersey, the pass behind the intended target. CT United takes it back. Destin to Paisho. He's got some room to run. Paisho. Good pass over, and the shot that time by Madrenda is blocked. Good track back by Espinoza. Madrenda gave it to Che. Madrenda gives back to Neo Che. He will cross it, but it's too close to goal and ends up over the goal. Goal kick to Hearts of Pine. Portland Hearts of Pine manager Bobby Murphy does have some experience in MLS Next Pro. In fact, the job he held before Portland Hearts of Pine was as the manager for St. Louis City 2 in MLS Next Pro for 2 seasons from 2023 to 24. Also been an assistant in a number of places. He's also coached at the top level in American soccer. He's been an interim manager on 2 separate occasions for Orlando City SC. Once in 2016, once in 2018. Had an overall record there of 2 wins, 4 losses, 3 draws. And MLS. Throw in here for Portland. Espinoza. Crosses for Mohammed. Mohammed brought down, and the foul is called against Aiden Wolanski for CT United. Wolanski, one of a number of academy players playing in this match. Wolanski is 17 years old. But not the youngest on the pitch today. Again, that's number 46, Nico Kolonyaris. Just 15 years old for CT United, and he's actually started 2 MLS Next Pro matches already. A header off the free kick. It ends up going out over the byline, and a corner is awarded to Portland. CT United let that run there, did Neo Che, thinking that was going to be a goal kick. Instead, a corner to Hearts of Pine. Khalid Hersey again to take it. He'll set up for another right-footed outswinger to the back post. It's headed away, but not completely clear. And the left-footed shot is too high that time from Mo Mohammed. But a good look at goal, at least, for Hearts of Pine in the 17th minute. Goal kick, Connecticut United. Team is based out of Bridgeport, Connecticut, looking to eventually build a soccer-specific stadium there. Right now, though, playing in two different home venues in a different part of the state, splitting their time between Yale University in New Haven at their soccer complex, Reese Stadium, as well as Marone Stadium at the University of Connecticut in Storrs. Throw in here for Portland. Jaden Jones-Riley back for Espinoza. Michel Poon-Angeron out of Trinidad and Tobago. He's been called into their national team this season for some friendlies ahead of the World Cup. Trinidad and Tobago did not qualify for it, but he did play in a few friendlies here just before the World Cup for his national team. That's the captain for Portland, number 8 in the Blaze Orange. Javar Stevenson back on the ball again for CT United. Ramos, their goalkeeper, in the purple kit. And a good header by Jones-Riley. The trialist number 73 had it for a moment, but a little bit of hesitation allowed Stevenson to get in and get a foot on it to clear the danger. Throw in for Hearts. 19th minute, nearing the 20th. 1-0 CT United. Espinoza. A good press there from Petrie. Couldn't get on the end of it, though, but a throw-in awarded to Connecticut United. Again, because this is a friendly, there will be no limits to the number of substitutions each team can make. It is still normal if you're subbed off, you can't sub back on, so it's normal in that way, but we are not stuck with the 5 substitutions each team is allowed in regular season play. A good cross to the far post, and a trialist number 73 just couldn't quite get there. But a decent cross, you'll see it again. Tyler Huck putting it in the air, but a little bit too tall for Hearts to find an early equalizer. Walansky headed back by Mo Mohammed. And it's Kunga make that fade dropping back, and this time a foul against Kunga as he sent Madranda to the turf. 21st minute. It is another sellout here at Fitzpatrick Stadium. We've had more than 6,000 fans in here for every single match. Friendly, USL Cup, USL League One regular season. Part of the reason they announced plans to build a new and bigger soccer-specific stadium here in Portland yesterday. We'll find out a little bit more about that during halftime. But Hearts on the ball once again. And we've got a whistle because there's a player down near the CT United bench, as the athletic trainer for CT United comes out to take a look at the player, and I cannot see a number, at least not yet, on who this player is. Judging by where on the pitch it is. That might be Aiden Wolansky. But we will effort that. Is that player starting to get up to his feet now? And that looks like it might be Wolansky. Being checked out here, so play stopped in the 23rd minute. Of course, this means that time will be added once we hit the 45-minute mark in the match for this injury. Right about the spot where we'd have the hydration break during the World Cup. Actually, no, that's Javar Stevenson that's getting checked out now as I see the height of the player. Stevenson again, 6'7". He's 23 years old, from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. He played college soccer at Loyola University. This is his first pro team for Javar Stevenson. Ball put back into play. Hartz tries to get on the attack. It's Hersey. A couple players converging on him, and one is able to poke the ball free as Stevenson is able to get that clear, and a Hartz throw is awarded. They'll take it quickly. Jaden Jones-Riley. Espinoza. Jones-Riley. Kunga, the one-touch to Jones-Riley. Not enough on that one to get it to trialist number 73. Oladapo back in his own penalty area. And Mohamed Tafay. Here's trialist number 72 for Portland, the midfielder. Oladapo. CT United pushing Hearts further and further back. Oladapo chips it up to midfield. The header by Che. Kunga to trialist 72, now trialist 73 to Jones-Riley. Good ball ahead for the trialist number 73. He looks for the cross, and Stevenson stuck the foot in. It remains in play. Trialist number 73 back to Jones-Riley. Jones-Riley comes out with the ball. Poon and Giron toward goal, but it is smothered by Anthony Ramos. His first save of the day in the 21st minute. 25th minute, make that. Ramos over to Wolansky. Tyler Huck cuts it out going to ground. And it's going to go to Kunga to trialist 73, but the flag comes up. It's offside against Portland. So that's a rough go there for trialist number 73. Tried to get in the right position to make that run, but just went a little bit too early. 26th minute. 1-0 CT United on the 6th minute goal by Cal Paisho. Ramos pressed by Hersey. As Paisho, the goal scorer, got ahead to that ball. Che to Madrenda. Good job by Fay to get a ball, or to get a foot in the way of the passing lane. But it's Paisho cutting back to his left. The cross comes in. Fay able to get it away with the right foot. Hawk sends too far ahead for trialist number 73. Ramos out of his area to play it. And now Ramos will pick it up as Khalid Hersey grabs onto him a little bit there, and he'll get a warning for that, but play not stopped and a foul not given. Ramos to Wolanski. Aiden Wolanski. Anthony Ramos again. Aiden Wolanski sends that ball up ahead. Brought down by Destin. He'll try it, and it looked like Oladapo had to get a hand on that to make sure it went wide. Corner kick for CTU, their first of the match. You see there, Oladapo having to get the left hand of the ball to make sure that did not go inside the post. Corner kick there from that far flag. A left-footed in-swinger being set up. A good one into the 6-yard box, but it's skimmed away by Hearts. CT United back on the ball, though. That was Petrie working the ball to Wolanski. And now it's Stevenson. Javar Stevenson. A little bit of a loose pass to Camrath. Or check that, Wolanski. Hearts on the ball again. Mohammed attacking down that left flank. Mohammed, good run here. Got cut off and brought down. But no foul on the play, as now a CT United player crashes to the turf. But it's a goal kick to CTU. As now back near midfield, Jaden Jones-Riley sits down on the turf, and he will need a little assistance from the Hearts of Pine training staff. The head athletic trainer, Ryan McNamara, for Hearts, will come and take a look at Jaden Jones-Riley, who was an original Portland Hearts of Pine player a year ago, but unfortunately, less than a month into his first season, tore a knee ligament that required surgery, and he missed the rest of last season. He just got back into the lineup about a month into this season. And this is not a player that Portland would like to see have to miss any time. Jaden Jones-Riley has started 8 of the 13 matches that he's played this season in regular season competition. 752 minutes this season, does have 1 assist, but no goals. Jones-Riley is having his left leg checked out here. And hopefully this will be okay. One of the big goals for both managers in this match, Bobby Murphy for Portland and Shavar Thomas for Connecticut United, is that everybody gets out of this match healthy, because, of course, both teams have big league matches ahead this week on Saturday, and both teams are in need of the points. Jones-Riley will head off to the near side for further evaluation here. But he's back up and walking around. That's certainly a good sign. So we'll get back underway with a goal kick for Connecticut United, as we're just beyond the half-hour mark in the 31st minute. The goal came quite early in the 6th minute. Cal Paisho for CT United, netting the goal off a giveaway near the Portland box. Paisho 2 goals in MLS Next Pro this season. This is the first ever official club friendly for CT United. They played some closed-door preseason matches as friendlies, but never won in an environment like this. With the ball now is Madranda, and it is won back by Portland. Hersey with the clearing touch. Trialist number 73 back on the ball, needs help. Espinoza just pounds it into the CTU half, and Stevenson takes possession back. Petrie Check that. That was Koliniaris. Mohammed has it back for Hearts. Hersey tripped up. Foul CTU. Free kick now to Portland Hearts of Pine. Their last 2 matches in all competitions have been draws. A friendly 2-2 draw a week ago today at Sarasota Paradise of USL League One. In the second half of the Snowbird series. A friendly series that first leg was here in Portland a week and a half ago. Sarasota won that 2-1, so they took the friendly series 4-3 on aggregate. And now looks like we're getting a substitution readied here for Portland, as Jaden Jones-Riley is going to be unable to continue. So we'll see that substitution here momentarily. Right now, Portland playing with 10 players with Jones-Riley. Or actually, he is back on the pitch at the moment anyway, but there is a substitution ready at midfield for Hearts. That will come likely at the next whistle, but for now, CT United on the attack. Fay able to get it toward the far sideline. Stevenson won it back. Mohammed with a touch on the ball. And Petrie loses it to Hersey. Espinoza to trialist number 72. Given away that time to Goddard. Portland back with the ball. And Koliniaris, the 15-year-old, knocked to the turf by Michel Poon-Angeron. 10 years his senior at age 25. And here is the Portland substitution. It is trialist number 71 who is replacing Jaden Jones-Riley. So the third trialist and of the 3, by the way, for Portland Hearts of Pine today. So now all 3 of the trialists are on the pitch for Hearts, and Jones-Riley comes off here in the 34th minute. And whistle here. And a free kick to Portland. Ball played forward. This looks onside as trialist 73. Now the flag comes up for offside. So that is a second offside call against Hearts of Pine today. As Stevenson sets the ball. Sun sets over the trees just to the west side of Interstate 295 over the stands on the far side here at Fitzpatrick Stadium. A free kick given to Portland near midfield. Poon-Angeron to Lagos Kunga. Trialist number 72 to trialist number 71 just into the game. He is a right back playing in that defensive 4 for Hearts of Pine. As more changes to that back 4, Bobby Murphy told me earlier this week that the back line cohesion has certainly been an issue for the team this year. Injuries have caused part of that. As we've got another foul, this time against trialist number 72, as he stepped down on the foot of Jeremy Madranda. Ball put forward by CT United. Fay rose to meet it for Hearts as Hersey able to get the ball back as Kolonyaris took another tumble. He's back up and in the play. Huck back to Mohammed. Tyler Huck. Michelle Poon-Angeron to Hersey. Good ball for trialist number 72. Trialist 72 held up a little bit. Got it back to trialist 71. Here's Lagos Kunga. Trialist 71 strikes and just missed the far post. That's what you like to see in your first professional action there for one of the three trialists in the lineup now for Bobby Murphy's Portland Hearts of Pine. Number 71 just missing there. Couldn't quite get that angle right. It was a tight angle, but a decent attempt nonetheless. Throw into CT United. And Cal Paisho has the goal so far. It came 6 minutes in. Mohammed got a foot to that for Hearts. Another throw into CT United. This is Hearts' third friendly this season. 0-1-1 in friendly so far this year. All time, they're 1-1-1 in friendlies. Defeated Halifax Wanderers of the Canadian Premier League last year 2-1 on a second half stoppage time goal by Ollie Wright from a corner kick. First ever corner kick scored by Hearts of Pine in any competition in club history. Trialist 73 a little too much on that ball as it's too close to the keeper, Anthony Ramos. As Hearts unable to do anything with that one. 39th minute. Hearts trailing this friendly 1-0. Petrie chips across and finds Destin. Goddard put a head to it, but nobody in the dark purple running onto it. And now Trialist 72 dumped, and it's a throw-in to Portland Hearts of Pine. Dirigo is a Latin word. It is the state motto of Maine, which means I lead. Now with the ball here for CT United, that's Paisho. A little bit of a poor touch there, and that allowed Portland to get possession momentarily. Nioche to Sean Petrie. Petrie's going to go back with it to Javar Stevenson. Lucas Camrath. Camrath, left-footed ball into the area. Fay gets the foot to it. Throw in CT United. CT United on the ball again. Kolonyaris. As foul won by Kolonyaris. CT United gets another free kick, 42nd minute. Sent ahead by Portland, and Hersey with a big collision, and he remains down as CT United continues with the ball. Che to Madranda. His cross to the back post, headed down, cleared away. Hersey still down near midfield as it's Destin on the ball. Stevenson will now play it out so Hersey can get some attention. That's Khalid Hersey, who's down on the pitch, the 21-year-old from Lewiston, Maine. In his second year with the club, the first native Mainer to sign with Portland Hearts of Pine. Played for the amateur club Wada United, based in his hometown of Lewiston and actually run by one of his brothers. He's up and all right now, it appears, as it looks like he'll try to continue. And Portland with the throw-in, they'll knock it back since CT United knocked it out to give possession back to the team that had it. The sportsmanlike move in the sport. Here's Che. And Goddard taken down by Espinoza. Free kick for Connecticut United. About 25 yards or so. Make that 30 yards from goal. As it's Brian Destin, 20-year-old from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, who will take it. Now Madronda strolled over too, and the ball knocked down. So is Oladapo, and a foul against CT United. So we'll get another look at that free kick and the foul. So Oladapo went up for it. Looked like a couple players, Oladapo and the CTU attacker, which appeared as though it was Petrie getting in on the foul. So with the ball here is Oladapo as we near the 45th minute. Told we are going to get 1 minute of added time in the first half. 30 seconds away from stoppage time. Camrath to Petrie. Stevenson. Back to Camrath. Camrath. Good ball ahead. Paisho couldn't quite bring it down. Espinoza prevented a corner. It's a deep throw-in instead. Che will take it short as we hit first half stoppage time. Again, 1 minute of stoppage time at a minimum. Poon and Giron. Stevenson couldn't bring it down cleanly. Has to get it back towards Ramos. Ramos to Camrath. Left-footed chip up ahead. Espinoza guides it out with the head. Throw in from the near touchline, the left attacking side for CTU. Kolinaris. Kolinaris. And it's Stevenson. Hearts takes the ball back. That was Trialis 71. They're going to find Trialis 73, but Camrath got better body position. As Destin loses the ball. We're beyond the 1 minute of stoppage time now, but CT United has it back. This play will continue. Madronda. Good little give and go with Che. And kept in, but Che with a little push off. Poon and Giron sends ahead to Trialis number 73. Ball knocked back up towards Khalid Hersey. Stevenson gets there first. Into the second minute, almost 2 minutes of stoppage time now. We were allotted 1. But play continues. Headed toward the far sideline. And Destin got it to Goddard. Laurie Goddard dragged down, and that will do it for the first half. I think CT United was hoping for one more free kick before the half ended, but that was your halftime whistle. So it was an early goal for Kyle Paisho of Connecticut United in only the 6th minute. That puts CT United in front of Portland Hearts of Pine here at halftime from Fitzpatrick Stadium. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to speak to Kevin Scholl, the president and chief business officer for Portland Hearts of Pine, about the new women's team, which will begin play in USLW next year. But bigger, the stadium plans announced yesterday for this club, hoping to build a new and bigger stadium at Cassidy Point here in Portland to open in 2029. Halftime report is next. You're watching Portland Hearts of Pine Friendly Soccer from WHOU.live.
We move differently here, not in a rush, but in rhythm. We rise with the tide, cook with our hands, and speak when it matters. We pass on what's felt more than said. We laugh by firelight and stop to notice what others once saw. Every moment here means more because nothing is taken for granted. This is Maine, rooted in time, forged by nature.
You want to reach your career goals while balancing family life, but you're not sure where to start. A master's degree from Thomas College was designed with your busy life in mind, allowing you the time to take care of those who depend on you. Choose from 12 100% online graduate degree programs. Personalized, flexible, and supportive. Thomas College, your partner to a promising future.
Good morning, students. Our new dress code goes into effect today. Grass stains are now encouraged. Today's geometry class will be held on field number 3. Soccer can teach us the skills that we need to answer the question, what would you like the power to do? Soccer is in session. Bank of America and US Soccer are committed to helping bring soccer to every school.
Some places you visit, others you feel. In southern Aroostook County, fall is alive with crisp air, vibrant colors, and small-town tradition. From harvest celebrations and small-town charm to wide-open trails and quiet drives down back roads. It's friendly faces, shared moments, and festivals that feel like you belong. This is fall, the way it's meant to be. Come be part of it and discover your Maine story. Visit southernaroostook.com/fall.
When your vehicle needs a little help, we can point you in the right direction. You'll find Maine's largest network of good, better, and best parts and service for everything you do. It's good to know you'll find just what you need when you need it. With better quality parts to help your vehicle outperform every expectation. And the best service, expertise, and advice from the people who know parts. Whether you're at work or play, we're here for you. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Excellence at ground level is what you get with J. McLaughlin Construction in Holton. Founded in 2012, the company plans the construction of streets, residential areas, and commercial buildings, and they are involved in both public and private projects. Their high-quality work and many years of experience have earned them an excellent reputation and a loyal client base. Regardless of whether you need a detailed plan for a building or would like to build a road, J. McLaughlin Construction is your reliable partner for all your engineering needs. Call J. McLaughlin Construction at 532-6335 or 694-2546.
This spring, invest in your nest with the County Federal Credit Union. Your home has grown in value season after season. With the county's 10-10 Home Equity Line of Credit, you can borrow up to your credit limit over 10 years with interest-only payments over those 10 years. 10-10. And then you can stop and smell the roses, soak up the sun, and invest in your nest. The 10-10 Home Equity Line of Credit, the County Federal Credit Union, countyfcu.org.
Halftime in this friendly match from Fitzpatrick Stadium. Connecticut United of MLS Next Pro leads Portland Hearts of Pine of USL League One by a score of 1-0. Portland Hearts of Pine yesterday announced plans for a 9,000 to 11,000 seat stadium on Portland's waterfront. I got a chance to talk about that, amongst other things, with Kevin Scholl from Portland Hearts of Pine. Halftime of this club friendly at Fitzpatrick Stadium in Portland as Portland Hearts of Pine takes on CT United. And during halftime, there's a lot going on with the club. So we are happy to be joined by the team's president and chief business officer, Kevin Scholl. Kevin, thanks for spending some time with us today.
Thanks, Jeff.
Well, a lot of good is going on with Portland Hearts of Pine here, certainly. A record-breaking season last year. You sold out every single game. You've done it so far again this year. Why is this club working so well here in Portland?
Yeah, I mean, you know how special this place is. You're here. You've been here longer than I have. We've really captured the spirit of everybody here and the love of soccer and the love of community. And you can see that it keeps building on itself. You know, we're able to keep this going all year long and into the future because people just keep coming back for more.
Absolutely. People do keep coming back for more. And on that note, of course, next year, year 3 of the men's team, but year 1 of a brand new women's team that's going to start play in USLW. Tell us a little bit about that and why that is part of the plan.
Yeah, that's always been part of Gabe's vision, always been part of our vision for the club, and we feel ready to make this a reality. All the planning has been going on and working on the branding and the marketing and the operations and all the pieces that we've been able to learn from on the men's side and be able to translate that to the women's side for next year. We're blown away by the demand. We got 4,500 ticket deposits for season tickets on the men's team over the 4 or 5 months in 2024. And we got to 5,000 in an hour for the women's team and had to shut it off. So it shows you how much passion there is for this club. You know, people not wanting to miss out again if they missed out the first time, but also the passion for women's soccer. And we're excited to bring that to Maine.
Absolutely. And that level is going to be USLW, which is kind of a pre-professional level, if you will. Can you kind of talk a little bit about the differences between what women's level is going to be with the men?
Sure. Yeah. For anybody familiar with Vermont Green or something similar, Vermont Green on the men's side is USL2. And their new women's team is in USLW. So we'll actually be in the same division and consider Vermont very much a rival in USLW. But you get the chance to have some elite college talent, and that talent can come here to Maine and enjoy a couple months in Maine while everybody here rallies around the team. But yeah, it'll be a shorter season, kind of the May through July timeframe, and really high ceiling talent from colleges typically where you're able to pull people in outside of their college season and, hopefully win a championship, in our first year next year.
Absolutely. I mean, certainly an exciting time for women's sports and for women's soccer in general, especially with a World Cup for the women next year after we just had one for the men this year. And speaking of, soccer's growing like crazy here in the United States. We've mentioned Fort Fitzy's a great home for you guys, but yesterday you took a step towards your future in announcing plans for a new stadium at Cassidy Point here in Portland. If you could kind of tell us a little bit about what you announced yesterday.
Yeah, of course. We are looking to build a 9,000 to 11,000 seat stadium at Cassidy Point. We wanted to stay in Portland. We want to be on the peninsula. We want to capture the same energy that we do here at Fitzpatrick. And we'll allow ourselves to have a few more comforts, indoor plumbing and some more legroom for the seats and things like that. But more than anything, we want to make sure that people have a chance to experience our games just like they have been so far and be able to, walk around the venue and see people they know and let their kids run wild a little bit. And we want to make sure that that's a permanent home that can suit us for the long term for the men's team and for the women's team, because we just see the growth of soccer be so dramatic, and we want to make sure that we're building for the future and able to let more people into the games, because right now it's such a hard ticket to get, and it may still be with 10,000 seats, but at least it'll allow more people to come and watch those games.
Absolutely. And I know you've been here from the very start of the club here practically. Has the reception surprised you in any sort of way?
No, I think, seeing Gabe's vision for this from the very beginning, we were planning for this level of excitement and excellence, and we want to show everybody what U.S. soccer at the grassroots level really can be. I think we're already doing that, but being able to extend that and have a bigger stadium and have a place that's even more special than this while building upon this early foundation is something we're seeking. And hopefully with a new stadium, we'll be able to explore bigger expanded opportunities for the women's side as well.
Certainly, and of course, exciting times for USL as well, with the implementation of another top division actually coming in a few years, and the introduction of promotion and relegation, an opportunity for this club to move up to higher levels. Was that part of the idea of trying to get a bigger stadium here, is to try to accommodate maybe even a higher level league?
You know, I think for us, we're going to try to win the league no matter what year it is, no matter what league we're in. But, you know, with the idea of promotion relegation, we know that we might need some deeper pockets. We might need to be able to put more money into the on-field product. We might need to be able to compete at higher levels, and certainly being able to operate out of a more proper professional stadium can help us do that. But I think, you know, regardless of where we're playing, you know, we want to win our way up. You know, we're not trying to buy our way into anything. We want to put the best team on the field and win and get ourselves up to that highest level that we can.
Yeah, and finally, too, of course, you're facing a new MLS Next Pro team in Connecticut United here today. Kind of an independent team who's got some similar ideas, it looks like, for their community to what you have here in Maine. So what was the impetus behind setting this friendly on the schedule?
Yeah, I mean, we love these kind of regional rivalries, right? Last year with Halifax, maybe a little bit of a different flavor, had that international feel, but ultimately not too different, right? There's sort of that regional rivalry. Soccer in the Northeast is really taking off, and you can see that with so many different organizations. You've got Rhode Island, you've got Vermont, of course, us and others. And so as we look to fill out the schedule and find ways to give interesting exhibitions to our fans, we felt like this kind of matchup against an MLS Next Pro team could give our fans a new flavor and a chance to see something else with a little bit more of a regional rivalry.
All right. Kevin Scholl is the team president as well as chief business officer for Portland Hearts of Pine. Thanks so much for joining us. Can't wait to see how the new stadium progresses.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back. This is the halftime report. Second half action coming up soon. This is Portland Hearts of Pine Soccer from WHOU.live. Again, thanks to Kevin Scholl for joining us to talk about the new women's program for Hearts of Pine to come into play next season in USLW, as well as the future stadium plans at Cassidy Point to open in 2029 is the goal. We'll come back, and it'll be time for the second half. Portland Hearts of Pine has some work to do. They trail CT United 1-0 at halftime from Fitzpatrick Stadium. This is Hearts of Pine Soccer on WHOU.live.
Watches have always held a special place in the way we mark accomplishment. Even long before wristwatches existed, pocket watches were treasured belongings, passed down from one family member to the next. If you're celebrating a milestone or creating one, we'd love to help you find the timepiece that marks it. Visit us in-store, try on your favorites, and let's find that timepiece that will tell your story for years to come.
You don't have to do college the usual way. At Thomas College, we do college differently. We do academics differently. We do success differently. We do community differently. We do innovation differently. We do careers differently. Where belonging isn't promised, it's lived. We don't just prepare you for a job, we empower your future. It's time to do college differently.
We move differently here, not in a rush, but in rhythm. We rise with the tide, cook with our hands, and speak when it matters. We pass on what's felt more than said. We laugh by firelight and stop to notice what others once saw. Every moment here means more because nothing is taken for granted. This is Maine, rooted in time, forged by nature.
This is the boot that started it all. When you think of LL Bean, you think of the Bean Boot. LL, our founder, was an avid hunter and fisherman. He wanted to develop something that could keep his feet warm and dry. Since 1912, 113 years ago, the Bean Boots are still handmade right here in Maine. We have so many variations of the original Bean Boot. We literally have a Bean Boot for everyone, every type of style.
have two teams whose stomachs are bottomless pits. Good thing Hannaford has all of our favorites at everyday low prices.
Back again, Ted?
Yep. Every week I tell myself I'm buying too much pasta. Every week I'm wrong.
Same time tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, they're bringing home friends.
Hannaford has everyday low prices on thousands of items you use every day.
Hey.
If you know, you go.
I gotta go back to the store. They're bringing home friends.
We're back at Fitzpatrick Stadium, WHOU.live coverage of this friendly match between Portland Hearts of Pine and Connecticut United. CT United has the 1-0 lead on a 6th-minute goal by Cal Paisho to put them in front. Let's look at the comparison between these two teams. Actually, we'll look at the standings first. This is CT United, currently sitting 7th place in the Eastern Conference of MLS Next Pro. The top 8 teams in each conference make the playoffs, so they're in good position to do that. Portland Hearts of Pine, on the other hand, in USL League One, you see them 7 points below the playoff line. Of course, tonight's games do not count in either team's standings because it is a friendly, but you see why Portland here wants to get out of today's match healthy. They also, of course, want to get some points out of the next 2 home matches coming up. This weekend, they're hosting Corpus Christi FC in USL League One play, and then next weekend, it's one of those top teams from USL League One. That is Forward Madison coming to town. One of just 2 teams in USL League One to get a win against Portland here at Fitzpatrick Stadium this year. We do have a substitution at the half for Portland Hearts of Pine as JT Kamara, one of the club's leading attacking players, wearing number 11 at just 5'4", out of Sierra Leone, is into the match for Michel Poon-Angeron. That is the only halftime change. Hearts now attacks the goal to the left, wearing their Blaze kits, the Blaze orange camouflage, with their the heart camo basically all over it. CT United in their second road kits, dark purple with lighter purple numbers. Corner kick is awarded to Hearts, their 3rd of the match. CT United's only had 1. Hersey was the corner taker, but now that JT Kamara is in the match, it will be him. Kamara, left-footed in-swinger. He was going for the Olympico, and it's just a little bit high. We do indeed have CT United making some halftime substitutions here as well. They make 4 of those. We'll get those to you here in just a moment. As I'm feverishly getting them all in my scorebook. We'll unveil those here in just a moment. As it's Petrie on the ball. He is one of the players who stays in the match. And the ball's loose here. Good diving play by Esteban Espinoza. So the substitutions here are number 17 for Connecticut United today. Coming on to the pitch, number 17 for CT United is Lars Gustafsson. Also into the match for CT United, Michael Boma. Boma replaces Lucas Camrath. Gustafsson is into the match for Nico Kolinaris. And then also for CT United, got a number 38 who is not on the list, at least not as number 38. That player taking the place of Neo Che. It is a friendly, so this sort of thing does happen. Numbers get changed all the time, and players wear different ones here, but Portland with it now. It's JT Kamara. Kamara cuts it inside. Hawk on his right foot. Good clearance, though, by CT United as Goddard sent the ball forward that time. Destin was in an offside position, so he didn't pursue the ball. Mo Mohammed getting the throw from the keeper, Cashel Adapo. Kunga. And Sean Petrie has been awarded a yellow card. That's the first yellow of the match. Comes in minute 49. Ball sent through. They tried to break down Portland's lines. That has been a way that teams have been able to break down Portland this year. Long balls over the top. That final substitution for Connecticut United, I'm going to assume, is Josh Nicholas. He's wearing number 84. He was listed on my sheet today as number 48. So I'm just going to assume that's a transposal. So Josh Nicholas is who I will call number 84. And if that's incorrect, I apologize to his family. CT United back on the ball once more, and a foul goes against Portland. Again, to the chagrin of the home fans. But Hearts, unfortunately, in a position they've been in a fair amount lately, which is trailing and having to chase a match. Lagos Kunga, pardon me, that's Mo Mohammed, who gets taken down by Goddard, and a foul against Goddard. And the ball out for another CT United throw. It was Michael Boma, one of the new center backs here, wearing number 5 for CT United. Portland on the throw, nodded up in the air. Trialist number 73 won the ball for Portland. Now Hersey knocked down, another foul against CT United. Jonathan Luck, our referee tonight, not pulling out a card for that one, but it looked like a little bit of a warning. Mohamed Kunga taken off his foot. Mohamed recovered. Trialist number 71, good ball here for trialist number 73 on the ball. Kunga, not enough on the cross. Mohamed tries to keep it alive. Too heavy of a first touch. Fay looking for JT Kamara. Not enough to get it to him. And now it's going to fall for Brian Destin. Destin cuts it in to his right foot. He takes the shot, but he misses. As that chance ultimately goes begging as you get another look. A nice little cut inside there from Destin. Now trialist number 71, who replaced Jaden Jones-Riley in the 34th minute due to an injury. Espinoza. Just those 2 changes so far made by Bobby Murphy. 4 of them made at the half for CTU. Both managers saying the result doesn't necessarily matter as much as how each team plays. And, of course, both had hoped to get out of this thing with full health. Here's Mohamed running into space. Mohamed! A deflection, and it had to be touched over top by Brian Ramos, or Anthony Ramos, pardon me. And a corner kick coming for Portland. That gets the crowd into it. So that deflection knocked that ball up in the air. Ramos had to push it over the bar. Hersey to take the kick from the left wing flag. A right-footed in-swinger to the back post. Knotted away by Stevenson. That's Fay on the ball for Hearts. Fay to the corner flag. It is out for another Portland corner kick. Their fifth of the night to just one for CTU. And JT Kamara sets to take it up. He's another one of the Hearts of Pine players who has played for his national team. That is Sierra Leone out of Africa. Headed up in the air, skimmed away. Looks like it will go out for a Portland throw. Kunga to take. He's going to let Esteban Espinoza take it instead. Espinoza looking to try to get a long throw into the box here. This has become a big part of the sport in recent years, but a height advantage for CT United in the area. They get it out of the area, but JT Kamara stood it back up. Nodded away that time, though, that was Goddard, and now crossed by Kunga, but into the arms of Ramos. He had to be sharp there and make sure he caught it to prevent a rebound chance. Goddard to Petrie. And now with the ball, that is Nicholas. And the ball too far, but the flag is up for offside against Connecticut United. Brian Destin getting ahead of the Hearts defensive line. 56th minute from Fitzpatrick Stadium. It is another sold-out crowd. An announced attendance today of 64,003 fans at Fitzpatrick Stadium tonight. Gorgeous night for soccer. Do Hearts have an equalizer? Kamara dropped it back. Huck got it blocked. It falls for Kunga. Took a little too long to set it up for his right foot. Kunga turning away from pressure. He's knocked down. Foul just outside the box. Free kick Hearts and a yellow card to CTU. And that foul is maybe 6 inches outside the box, as it is Javar Stevenson shown the card. In the 57th, both yellow cards so far have been shown to the visitors. Free kick from a very dangerous area here for Hearts. Looking to tie things up. They've trailed since the 6th minute. It's Hersey and Kamara standing over it. 4-man wall for Connecticut United. Looks like Hersey will take. Hits it with the right foot directly into the wall. He'll drop it back. Mo Mohamed. Hersey runs on. A little overlap there with Espinoza. Hersey's cross dealt with by Petrie. A header, Huck. It's looked like it might fall for the trialist, number 73, but Ramos on the ball, read it well, gets out and meets it. Ramos sends the punt over midfield. Paisho, the goal scorer, couldn't quite control it. Mohamed. Kunga. Lagos Kunga joined Hearts of Pine from Union Omaha, a fellow USL League One side. Throw in here. Edgar Quinza gets to this one. Now Petrie. Petrie gets it over to Nicholas. A good run here by CTU, but too heavy of a touch. Uh-oh. And a non-contact injury, it looks like. Oh, boy. That is something you never want to see in this sport. It was a heavy touch, and then he pulled up as he was chasing after it and is getting stretched out by one of his teammates, but certainly not a good sign when a player goes down like that. He'll remain off the pitch right now. And I'm going to suspect Shavar Thomas, Connecticut United's manager, may have to get ready another substitution here for the player that went down. And Hart's on the other side of the pitch, on the run. Was it kept in? No, it's offside. Or is it a goal kick? Looks like a goal kick. Did go over the end line. Looked like disagreement there from JT Kamara. Free kick now. Mohammed. Mohammed. Khalid Hersey. Good cross. JT Kamara's in space on the right wing. Kamara, the cross. Trial is 73, got ahead to it. He wins it again. Got it out wide for Kamara. JT Kamara is taken off it. He won it back. The cross. Kunga couldn't wrap his foot around it to get it on target. As we've gone just beyond the hour mark, it's still 1-0 CT United. And thank you for a correction here. Warren Augustini is wearing number 17. I've been given a different number for him on the sheet. So thank you to Warren's mom coming in and letting me know that. Much appreciated. We've got a group of substitutions heading in the 62nd minute now for Connecticut United. Once we get all those confirmed, we'll let you know who those players are. Stevenson stays on, and a good tackle there by Tyler Huck for Hearts. Now out for a CTU throw. And on the ball, that's Barnabas Tanyi. He's their leading scorer. He's very much in the MLS Next Pro Golden Boot race, wearing number 7. He's got 10 goals this season. And CTU player Feld, no call. And on the ball there, Rickson Van Hees take that back. Yep, that was Van Hees. One of the regular starters for Connecticut United, the right back. Augustini is going to let Van Hees throw it in. Rickson Van Hees got it back to Augustini. And a throw in again belongs to the Coy Wolves. And a good tackle there by Mohammed. Trialist number 73 nods it ahead, but Boma works it back to Anthony Ramos. Stevenson now to Boma. Good chip up ahead here, but a little bit out of the path of Andre Applewhite, another one of the regular starters for CTU. He's the left back now. Throw in this time belongs to Hearts in the 64th minute. Khalid Hersey. Crosses to Mohammed. Mohammed gets around the defender, but it's tackled off him. Well played there by a player who does not have a number. And Faye is pulled down, and that wins a free kick for Hearts. This is Connecticut United's first ever friendly, and their co-owner, Andre Swanston, is actually quite happy to get this friendly. Says, we have so much respect for the Portland Hearts of Pine fan base. I think they're among the best, if not the best, lower division soccer fan group in the United States. Playing teams like them is important as we try to earn the respect and excitement of fans in Connecticut. They're also the only USL club that was willing to play us in an in-season friendly in front of fans and not just a preseason or behind closed doors scrimmage. It speaks to Hearts wanting to take on great competition and not being afraid to have tough matches in front of their fans. We respect them for that as well. Free kick here for CT United as we're about to tick into the 66th minute. Cal Paisio has the only goal of the match. It came in the 6th minute for CTU. Coy Wolves in the lead, 1-0. Hearts have lost 3 times on this pitch in all competitions, twice in USL League One play, once in a friendly. In fact, lost their last two home matches. First time they've ever lost consecutive matches on this pitch. A league match to Union Omaha, and then a friendly to Sarasota Paradise, both of USL League One. Kunga had it taken away. The throw won back by Hearts. Trilus 73 could not get there ahead of Boma. Throw in again to Portland. JT Kamara up the line, and that is a goal kick to Connecticut United. As mentioned, it is a big match coming up this Saturday for Hearts of Pine against Corpus Christi FC, which has a couple of former Hearts players on that roster. Pat Langlois, a midfielder who's now playing mostly as a defender for Corpus Christi, comes back along with striker Jake Keegan. Here's a chance for Connecticut United. Castro Oladapo with the diving save, and he's got to get up and get that one, which he does. Oladapo in his second season, again, has mostly been the second keeper here for Hearts of Pine. Out of the University of Portland, he is an Oregon native, and he's not the only athletic Oladapo brother. His older brother, Ketan Oladapo, is a safety with the Green Bay Packers of the NFL. And would you believe it, Cash is actually slightly bigger than Ketan. Ketan, 6'2". He's about to enter his 3rd NFL season in Green Bay. So I'd have to think that Oladapo might have a cheesehead somewhere. But it's CT United with the ball again. Nicholas to Augustini. Good ball through, but the flag comes up for offside. Barnabas Tanyi did not time his run correctly. To get another look at Cash Oladapo's save from about a minute or so ago. So here's the ball. And Mohammed is down. CTU took it back. Trialist number 71 goes down as Faye plays it out for a Coy Wolves corner. And there are 2 Hearts players down on the pitch at the moment. Mo Mohammed, who's back up and trying to stretch out his calves. He looks all right, but trialist number 71 does not. He remains down. From the looks of it, he might have taken a little knee-on-knee contact there. As one of those Portland trialists once again is injured and getting looked at by the Hearts training staff here. This trialist number 71 actually already had to come in to the match due to an injury to Jaden Jones-Riley in the first half. He does get up, takes some fluids on board, and will head over to the sideline. So play will continue as the Coy Wolves have a corner kick. Only their second of the night. The taker here is number 14, Dylan Lacey. He's an MLS Next Pro Player of the Week a few weeks ago. That's a great save by Oladapo as the ball bounced through to Petrie. Hit it low along the turf. Oladapo able to get down to his right and make the save. Hersey to Espinoza. Huck, a little too heavy of a touch. Portland had it back. Only for a moment, though. Hoofed forward to Tenyi. And it is Barnabas Tanyi on the ball. Got that one towards, that was Edgar Quensa. Couldn't quite run onto it. Throw in, though, did belong to CTU. That's Steven Serwata on the ball now. Serwata, a good little through ball here, and across the goal, and it somehow didn't go. Another try by Augustini, and it finds its way to Oladapo. Some tense moments there at the back for Portland in the 72nd minute. But they remain down by just a goal. Here's Oladapo. Trialist number 71 back in there again for Hearts after receiving some treatment. Serena Faye. Espinoza. Chips ahead for the run by Kunga, and a foul on Kunga as he pulled down Michael Boma. Free kick to Connecticut United. Couple substitutions being readied for Portland, and they are certainly both players who could be difference makers. Mateo Kidd, an attacking midfielder, comes on to replace the Mainer, Khalid Hersey. And Portland's leading scorer, Ollie Wright, the fan favorite, comes on for Lagos Kunga. 74th minute now. It's still 1-0 for the Coy Wolves over Hearts. Fay gets on the ball first. And now we've got another Coy Wolves substitution.
Substitution in the 73rd minute for Connecticut. Coming out number 20, Laura Costa.
Number
15, Javar Stevenson.
20 comes on for Javar Stevenson. Hearts in possession. That's Mauro Costa, who has entered for Javar Stevenson. Here for CTU. They've substituted every position on the pitch except for their goalkeeper now. And it's JT Kamara on the ball. Ollie Wright wants it on the right or on the left flank and gets it. Ollie still on the ball. Drops back for Fay. A quarter hour to go. Plus stoppage time. Connecticut United ahead of Portland Hearts of Pine 1-0 in this friendly from Fitzpatrick Stadium. Mateo Kidd on that right flank. Here is trialist number 71 to JT Kamara. Kamara to right. Ollie Wright! It's stopped. Rebound! Goal! Hearts of Pine! Tyler Huck, the graduate of Bowdoin College just up the road in Brunswick, has leveled the score. It's Hearts 1, CT United 1. As you get another look at it, great ball by JT Kamara and Tyler Huck keeping with the play. Scores in the 76th minute. That's his second goal overall in the season. He had an absolute beauty for his first professional goal in Omaha back in May. This one not quite as pretty, but it certainly will count. Not official stats, of course, but it'll count for tonight. Tyler Huck from Ollie Wright. Now Connecticut United, who led for about 70 minutes, now will have to find a way to get back in front. Tanyi's a good player to do it. They can't get the through ball to connect, and it goes out. A goal kick awarded to Hearts. As CTU player is down, as Jonathan Luck, the referee, making sure he's all right, but just a knock. And that looks to be Barnabas Tanyi, so I'm sure heart in throat moment for a second there for some Coy Wolves fans who might be watching tonight. Certainly welcome to CTU fans who are watching tonight's game. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Serena Fay on the ball. Bragging rights on the line between USL League One and MLS Next Pro. It's 1-1. Kai Paisio in the 6th minute for the Coy Wolves, and Tyler Huck with the equalizer in the 76th for Hearts. Fay to Mohammed. Ollie Wright, the one touch, but nobody made the run. Ball won back there by Goddard. Given away, it's JT Kamara. Kamara cuts it to his right, back to his left, he lost it. Kidd pokes it toward the net, but that's easy pickings for Ramos. And now CTU starts the attack again. Dylan Lacey. Good turn there by Tanyi. Barnabas Tanyi. Tanyi tries. It's blocked and will head out for a corner kick. This will be the third of the night for the Coy Wolves, compared to 5 for Hearts of Pine on the evening. Coy Wolves will take their time setting up the corner. As Dylan Lacey sets up to take it. Looks like it'll be a right-footed outswinger. Puts it in the air. Headed away by Fay. Not completely clear, though. But unable to track it back down is Lacey. Goal kick to Hearts. She'll get another look there at the corner. Tried to get it back there, did Lacey, but it was out of his reach. And now JT Kamara can't quite chase down that long ball down the right flank. We're in the 80th minute. On the ball is Fay. Fay has it back again. Cash Oladapo to Mohammed. And right, Huck. Good ball. Trialist 73 with a great turn. He's knocked off the ball by Sirwada. Almost won back by Kidd, but Kidd committed the foul. So the free kick to CTU. Just like the friendly we covered about a year ago at this time. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty of the 1-1 score. Portland ended up winning that friendly last year against Canadian Premier League side Halifax Wanderers. This year taking on MLS Next Pro competition, Connecticut United. CTU back on the ball. There is one of the strikers who's down on the turf right now for the Coy Wolves. They'll keep it going, though. It's Lacey dropping back to Sirwada. And now Augustini will play that out here so the injured player can get looked at. So the injured player actually does not have a number on his shirt. This might be Andy Haney. This might be Lucas Jicknelli, I should say. And now we are getting more training staff out here. Again, to look at this injured CT United player. Next matches for each of these teams. For both, it will be very important. Connecticut United back home again. They'll take on New England Revolution 2. In their next match on Saturday at 6 p.m., while Portland Hearts of Pine are back here on Saturday at 7 p.m. against Corpus Christi FC. As it appears we may have to see another substitution here for CT United. They actually do have enough players to bring someone else in if there is anybody left on the bench. Shavar Thomas, I know, kind of wanted to utilize pretty much everybody he could in this match today, trying to get guys back who'd had knocks, trying to get some of the academy players some time at the professional level. But, this injured player is going to need help going to the sideline. Certainly not something you want to see in any sport, but one of the unfortunate realities of professional soccer. 85th minute. We might get a few more minutes of stoppage time here in the second half. We were given 1 minute of stoppage time in the first half. We played closer to 3. I suspect we'll get minimum of 3 here in this half. But throw in now for Portland. They'll thump it forward. And CTU takes the ball back. Ramos to Boma. Van Hees. And Ramos. Boma. Van Hees to Serwada. He's one of the players on loan from New York Red Bull 2. Ollie Wright! Oh, tricky little play with the right instep. Not quite enough power to get it by Ramos, but a good idea as Portland turns the ball over in a dangerous area. As Lacey got it to Van Hees. 1 touches to Steven Serwada. And Tanyi goes down. Lacey able to send it ahead. Applewhite jumping up in the rush. Drops it back to the 18-yard line. The try is touched over the bar by Cash Oladapo. Oladapo at full stretch there. And a good save made as we're into the 87th. But it forces another Coy Wolves corner kick. Corner kick from Lacey. It's knotted wide. Good run onto the ball there by Warren Agostini. On loan from Pittsburgh Riverhounds in the USL Championship, a level above USL League One. JT Kamara. Kidd. Mateo Kidd. Dangerous cross. It finds Ollie Wright. Brings it down off the bounce. Mohammed. Back to Wright. Huck. Looked to give and go there with Huck, but he was a little bit flat-footed. Ramos takes the ball and picks it up after a little bit of pressure from Huck. Fay sent it across, but it's Applewhite on the ball. Agostini. Out wide. Applewhite. The cross to the back post. Van Hees tried to center it. Fay clears it away. Wright runs on. Looking for a counter-attacking opportunity. He sent it wide. JT Kamara won't run it down. Into the 89th minute of this friendly. Getting down to 1-goal wins time. Stoppage time coming soon. We are definitely in the closing minutes now. Here's Ramos. And headed back up the pitch by trialist number 72, who's been in there the whole match. Kidd knocks it back for Cash-Oladapo. Oladapo's taking his time. He'll send the ball forward, looking for a player to run onto it. Ollie Wright can't bring it down, but it's last touched by CTU. Wright throws into Huck, gives back to Ollie Wright. Wright towards the corner flag. Wright. Now Mohammed, and he loses the ball out of play. That was trialist number 71 giving him the ball. Into the 90th minute now. Fay steps in the way of Tanyi and won the ball on the throw, stepped on it and lost it. It goes to Huck, finds trialist number 73. He'll cross it. It's loose in the 6-yard box, but cleared away. Mohammed heads toward Wright along the near touchline. Ollie Wright gets by one man, pulls it back, trying to take on two and can't do it. Throw-in belongs to the Coy Wolves. So we're about to hit the 90-minute mark. Fourth official puts 2 minutes on the board. I'm a little surprised it's only 2 minutes. It is a friendly. They try to keep stoppage time to a minimum in these friendlies, but only 2 minutes given. So let's see if one of these teams can find a winner in that time. Throw-in will belong to CTU. Both teams looking like they might be okay with a draw as a result. Right to Huck. Huck can't quite stay on the ball. Won well there by Tanyi. Sirwada gives that to Costa. Sirwada stands it up. Good ball. Great track back, though, by Espinoza. That sets up a corner kick. Espinoza needed to win that ball. That likely could have been a penalty kick if he got that wrong. Corner kick from the left wing flag. We're in the second and final minute of allotted stoppage time. Can the Coy Wolves find a winner on the road? Oladapo catches at the near post. Now, can Portland get one final attack? 30 seconds or so left in the allotted stoppage time. Espinoza chips ahead, looking for Kidd. Applewhite got the head to it. Tanyi. And a foul against the Hearts. Free kick to the Coy Wolves as we hit 2 minutes of stoppage time. We were allotted 2 of a minimum. Van Hees. Let's see if the Coy Wolves will try another attack. They'll knock it backward. Trialist number 73 to put some pressure on for Hearts. Espinoza, as Hearts can't bring that down. Lacey chips it up ahead. Cash-Oladapo melts it down in the 3rd minute, and there's your final whistle. So an early goal by Cal Paisio had Connecticut United in front most of the way, but Tyler Huck finds an equalizer in the 76th minute, and the result in tonight's friendly between USL League One and MLS Next Pro results in a 1-1 draw between Hart Portland Hearts of Pine and Connecticut United FC. We'll take our final timeout. We'll come back and put the finishing touches on it from Fitzpatrick Stadium. Tonight's friendly ends in a 1-1 draw. You're watching Portland Hearts of Pine Soccer from WHOU.live.
When your vehicle needs a little help, we can point you in the right direction. You'll find Maine's largest network of good, better, and best parts and service for everything you do. It's good to know you'll find just what you need when you need it. With better quality parts to help your vehicle outperform every expectation. And the best service, expertise, and advice from the people who know parts. Whether you're at work or play, we're here for you. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
You want to reach your career goals while balancing family life, but you're not sure where to start. A master's degree from Thomas College was designed with your busy life in mind, allowing you the time to take care of those who depend on you. Choose from 12 100% online graduate degree programs. Personalized, flexible, and supportive. Thomas College, your partner to a promising future.
Some places you visit, others you feel. In southern Aroostook County, fall is alive with crisp air, vibrant colors, and small-town tradition. From harvest celebrations and small-town charm to wide-open trails and quiet drives down back roads. It's friendly faces, shared moments, and festivals that feel like you belong. This is fall, the way it's meant to be. Come be part of it and discover your Maine story. Visit southernaroostook.com/fall.
Welcome back to Fitzpatrick Stadium in Portland. A 1-1 draw in tonight's friendly match between Portland Hearts of Pine of USL League One and CT United FC of the MLS Next Pro League. So no winner in tonight's match. That's probably fair given how the way this match went. Both teams with some decent chances. CT United finished their very first chance of the match. That came in the 6th minute. Cal Paisio scored that goal in the, again, 6th minute. It was off of a turnover just about 6 yards or so outside of the 18-yard box. Paisio with a good job to slot it off the far post and in past Cash Oladapo in just the 6th minute. That lead held for Connecticut United until the closing quarter hour of the match. Ollie Wright gets brought in as a substitution in the match for Portland in the 73rd minute, and it was just 3 minutes after that that he helped set up that's goal to even things up. There's the goal by Paisio in the 6th minute to get the scoring started for CT United. And then, again, it was in the 76th, Ollie Wright getting a pass from JT Kamara, putting a shot on net. Ramos making that initial save, but a good job by Tyler Huck to continue his run towards the goal and put in the rebound in the 76th minute for his second goal in all competitions this season. Huck certainly familiar with playing soccer in the state of Maine. He played for 4 years at NCAA Division III institution Bowdoin College in Brunswick, Maine, and was one of the leading scorers in all of Division III NCAA soccer during his time playing with the Bowdoin Polar Bears. But his equalizer at least earns the draw tonight. Again, in the friendly, you'll see that play. There's Tyler Huck slotting it in off the rebound of the Ollie Wright shot. So tonight's match ends in a 1-1 draw. Again, for you Coy Wolves fans, he'll next be in action on Saturday at 6 o'clock. A 6-pointer, as your manager Shavar Thomas called it, against New England Revolution 2 in MLS Next Pro. Meanwhile, Portland Hearts of Pine will be right back here once again at Fitzpatrick Stadium. A 7 o'clock start on Saturday, taking on Corpus Christi FC in a big USL League One match. Hearts needs to start collecting points to try to get back towards that playoff line. ESPN Plus will have the coverage for you on the next Portland Hearts of Pine match coming up on Saturday. Well, to our crew behind the scenes, our producer and director, Ben Grant, as well as our camera operator, Isaac Potter. Thank you both to you. And thanks to you, of course, for watching at home. For Ben Grant and Isaac Potter, I'm Jeff Mannix. Again, your final score at Fitzpatrick Stadium in this friendly: Portland Hearts of Pine 1 and Connecticut United 1. Thanks for watching Portland Hearts of Pine Soccer on WHOU.live.